Hello. Thought I'd do a live stream and say thank you for the 86 subscribers that I've just received. This is just a live stream to have a quick chat, really, and see what everyone wants to talk about and get to know me. Hi, I believe in ghost. How you doing? I believe in ghost. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm trying to do some videos at the moment, but to be honest, I think I've hit a YouTube block. I'm struggling with content and trying to find the places at the minute. Hello, PMS Adventures. Yeah, is there anything you want to ask me? I'm here to listen and chat, really. And sorry, I look so rough. I've literally had no sleep. Hi, Zappy Gaming. Yeah, talking about that. Sorry, who just asked me that? Yeah, I believe in ghosts. I do. I have had some activity recently. Um, I felt like a presence every evening when I'm asleep. So what I'm going to do tonight is I've actually got a little exploring camera that gets triggered on any activity. So tonight I'm actually going to put that down when I'm sleeping and see whether it picks up anything. So that's the plan for tonight, really. I do have crystal protections and that, so I know it's not a negative energy. Yeah, but if anyone knows any locations in the UK, if you drop me an email, that would be great, and just let me know, and I'll go and see it. Because at the moment, all I'm doing is graveyards, which is not very which I'm sure everyone's not getting much out of them. I mean, where would you guys like to see me go? Hi, Sue. Man, I look rough. Cheers to the coffee. Talk about the last adventure I had in a cemetery was my last upload, where over 2,000 people were buried there. And it is said that someone committed suicide not long after visiting that place. And I had a nightmare that same evening telling me not to upload the video, but I did anyway. Yeah, I've had quite weird dreams since, so it's not been great. What's that strange thing you have in your house? I believe in ghosts. So I mean, if anyone needs any help with any activity they've got in their home, or they think there might be something, just drop me an email and I'll give you help when I can. I think my email's on my YouTube page. It should be, so it shouldn't be a problem. It depends. I mean, are you sure that the orbs? Because sometimes if it goes really fast, and it generally looks like rain, it's not normally orbs. It's normally dust particles. But obviously, if it's slow, then yeah, it more likely is orbs. So it depends on what you mean, really, whether it's really fast or whether it's really slow. Because orbs travel differently to dust, if that makes sense. Okay. Well, what I'll do is I believe in ghosts. Oh, hold on a second. I'll just get my tablet. And I will have a look at your channel now while we're on this live stream, and see what I think. Multitask. It's what us women do best. So just bear with me. I don't know why my lights keeps going light and bright. It's a bit strange. Let's have a look. I have big ones, little ones. Let's have a look for you. Just hold on a second. I'm just. Hi, Tavi Smith. I believe in ghosts. I'm just checking your video out now for you. So just bear with me. There's no trouble at all. I subscribe to you as well. I believe in ghosts. Yeah, my bird does that at night sometimes. When I've got weird things going on, my bird goes absolutely crazy, even when I've covered her. But animals tend to sense things a lot more than what we can. I believe in ghosts. Is there something behind with that chair with the EVP meter on? You see, for some reason, I was really drawn to that chair, and that's why I asked you that question, because that chair just I was like sucked in. If that makes sense? Yeah. I think because I was obviously really drawn to that chair, I believe your father may be still there. He may be attached to that object, especially when if he's always sat in that chair. But you've got nothing, no nasty spirits or anything there, that what I can sense. I mean, if that's your father's chair, I think it's your father, because I was really drawn to that chair. Has your EMF meter gone off at all? No, dust is completely different. Dust looks When you've got dust compared to orbs, dust basically looks like rain falling down in loads of different particles, whereas orbs, which is what you've caught, is basically separate orbs that fly in different directions and they're very, very slow. So you've definitely caught orbs. Well, if you want to contact me, I believe in ghosts, on my email, I can help you out. It's not a problem, and it was definitely something to do with that chair. So if you need some help, just give me an email and I'll help you out. I mean, I do online paranormal investigations as well, where I get a client to film their property around in the dark or however you feel comfortable, talk to the spirit, and then what I do is I then sit there and I edit that film for you and I see what I can pick up and I let you know what I found, really. So I can do that as well. It's not a problem. You don't need to be around the corner or anything like that. I'm really versatile of what I offer with my services. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, not a problem. I mean, you get most paranormal investigators these days that charge literally an arm and a leg, and there's just no need for it. You don't need to charge an arm and a leg for someone, to no answers. I don't think that's right, really. I think that's a bit wrong. I also offer I can do Skype calls with an EVP session if you want to contact a loved one, or whether you just want to contact with whatever's there. So I do that as well. I do quite a number of things, to be honest with you. But I believe in ghosts. I'll have a look at your videos as well. I've just subscribed to you, so I'll have a look at them for you. Oh, we're losing people. Only 3. Oh, down to 2. Where's everyone going? Oh, that's cool. I believe in ghost. Yeah, like I said, I can do EVP sessions, and that's I enjoy doing EVP sessions, and sometimes I just enjoy sitting there meditating and see what the spirits can tell me, and I really do enjoy doing stuff like that. And as for the chair, yeah, I would say do a long recording on that chair, because that chair I was drawn to, and that's why I said to you, is there something with that chair, because I just knew, basically, with I don't know what it's just one of these things. As paranormal investigators, we get drawn to these things. So yeah, I would definitely do a long recording with that chair if you can. Yeah, so if you're wondering why my content's been a bit low, or this, that, and the other, to be honest, like I said earlier on in the live stream, I'm just running out of locations at the moment. I'm trying to think of places to go, and also because I basically do it on my own, I have to make sure it's safe. Yeah, EVP recorders are brilliant. I would say have it on a sweet rate of 150, which I find better. But always make sure you record it when you're doing an EVP session, because you think you can hear something, but then when you listen back, you might have heard it wrong. So always record when you're doing an EVP session. Oh, cool. Are you protecting yourself when you're doing when you've done EVPs or anything like that? Are you protecting yourself? I don't know how many people are on here. I think there's only you in here. I've never heard that one before. Yeah, sage is good. Oh, anyone else in here that wants to have a chat? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I don't really get on with black sage. I'm not 100% sure on that one, to be honest. So I don't tend to use that one. I scared people. How do you mean? Yeah, this is just me doing a chill out session tonight, really. I'm not feeling getting the EVP box out or anything like that tonight. I'm just chilling out, and I just wanted to get to know you all, really, whoever wants to join in. No, I think I'll scare people too, to be honest. I'm on 86 subs at the minute. I need to reach, I want to reach 100. And as I said, for 100, I'll be doing a giveaway as well. And then hopefully by the end of the year, we'll reach a big number. That's the plan. I wonder what I should do with that chair besides recording. Well, that's a good question. You got me thinking now. '87 or '86? Oh, I don't I don't know. I'm lost. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, could you take some photos of the chair and everything, and obviously try that as well and see what you can pick up on photo? Because sometimes I can pick up stuff. Try and take some photos, but there's definitely something with that chair. Yeah, I'm sure we'll get there eventually. You know, I just do this job to help people. You know, I've seen spirits since I was a little girl. And then when I got older, I thought, you know, oh, I lost my knack or this, that, and the other. But then it came back to me, and I was like, this is obviously something I'm meant to do. I'm meant to help people, and you know, I've been gifted to communicate with the dead, and I don't see no harm in that, really. I enjoy what I do. I mean, most people find me weird just walking around cemeteries all day, but hey ho, you can't please everyone. Yeah. I mean, with spirits, I mean, like I said, when I was younger, I used to see them. Now I see them in glimpses occasionally, but it's very rare. Oh, cool. Maybe you can help me out sometimes if I get stuck, because I do get stuck sometimes, unfortunately. There's actually a website called Funky Lighting, I believe it's called, and they provide hearing aids, and they're £10 in UK. I don't know what that is in America or any other countries, but this hearing aid helps you pick up and helps you hear the paranormal a lot easier, especially with the EVPs and everything. So I'm thinking about getting one of them to put with my equipment and maybe trying that out. So I may try that out soon. Where is everybody? Crikey, that's a lot. Crikey. I mean, the thing is with EVPs as well, it's not easy, you know, because you lose all your senses, to be honest with you, and it's not great, especially if you're on your own. But yeah, the plan is tonight I'm going to get my wildlife camera, which triggers of any movement. It's basically what the wildlife people use for animals. But I'm going to put that up tonight, facing my bed, and I'm going to see whether it picks up anything, because I know there's something here with me. I know, because I've smelt it and I can feel it, and the smell is it's not too pleasant actually. So that's the plan tonight. I'm going to see what I pick up. If I do pick up anything, I'll get it edited and put it on YouTube. Yeah, I do that as well with EVPs, because you never can be too sure. It's a bit like that bird box challenge I did, and when I was blindfolded doing EVPs, and one of them come through so clear, and it said, you know, look at me. I mean, I believe she was saying that because I was blindfolded, so I don't think she was very happy with that. What kind of smell is that? Uh, it's a bit like an oily smell that was smelling last night. It wasn't, I don't know, quite oily. But I don't feel threatened at all by it at all. I mean, they don't scare me, you know. I'm happy with them, long as that they don't hurt me or they don't hurt my children. It's not a problem. I've got no problem with them. You know, I've got plenty of crystals around my home that are protecting my home, and I make sure I've got crystals carried with me. I wear my obsidian necklace, which helps towards protection. So I always make sure I'm well protected. You know, and protection is key in this job, really, because you don't want to attract negative spirits. I actually had, when I went to one of the cemeteries, one of my older videos, one evening I was feeling really hot, really sweaty, and I wasn't feeling very well at all. Luckily, I know someone that helped me, and basically, what it was, I had an attachment, and I tell you what, that was the scariest experience I've ever felt. It just wasn't nice. It was awful because I felt sick, I felt hot, I was shaking. It really wasn't pleasant, but luckily I've got someone that can help get rid of attachments if needs be. Yeah, crystal lamps are okay. If you're looking for more protection though, I would say go with obsidian black crystals. Uh, they offer more protection, and they're great for protection. So if you're looking for more protection, I would say go with obsidian. They're really good protection crystals, hence why I wear this one around my neck all the time. I also carry a massive chunk in my coat pocket with me. Why do you avoid to use that word? I suppose there is that, yeah. Howdy, MN Nice Gaming. How are you? We're just having a relaxing chat. Quite a chilled out session tonight, really. Just so people can get to know me. Yeah, chilling is nice, especially when you're dealing with the paranormal. It's nice just to wind down, talk about it with other people. You know, maybe you've had a few experiences yourself. Who knows? But I just didn't want to do any EVPs or anything tonight. I'm not feeling it really. I believe in ghosts. I've just had a look at one of your other videos. Where is that grandfather clock come from? By your fridge? No, you don't. You don't see many channels like mine out there at all. I mean, even if you do come across them, I hate to say it, but half of them are fake. You know, they say all this, that, and the other, and half of them are not. They're not real, unfortunately. They tend to fake for the views, and I don't think that's right. You know, you don't need to fake. Paranormal's paranormal at the end of the day. What What do you think to put an EVP recorder on that chair and leaves the camera? I don't know what it is, but every time I look at your different angles of your camera, I believe in ghost. I'm always drawn to certain things, and that's part of my job. That's what I do, and that's why I said, you know, who was the grandfather clock from? And obviously, it's from your father again. That's something else I was drawn to. So it's the clock and it's the chair, and I'm really drawn to them. You know, I think your father's spirit lingers with them. I would say put the clock, the chair together. I would leave the EVPs for now, but put your clock and the chair together if you can and record overnight and see what it picks up, because there's definitely something with them two objects in your home. There's definitely something there, but I believe it's just your father. It's nothing evil or anything like that. So you ain't got no worries there. Yes, nice gaming. That's very true. It's a bit. I mean, I hate to say it's a bit like people like on J Station and all them. Like they tend to fake it, and it's annoying. Really, I mean, some of them even take the piss out of the dead, and you shouldn't take the Mickey out of the dead or anything like that. I'm sorry, but I find it very disrespectful, and you shouldn't do that. It's not on. Yeah, you do. I mean, with graveyards, it really is the best place to pick up paranormal activity. It really is. I mean, the things you can pick up, it's just amazing. I mean, my last video I did, over 2,000 people were buried there, as I said earlier on in the video, and it was like we was walking through the Walking Dead. It was so intense. You could feel the spirits just walking with you, and I just had a silent session. I didn't use EVP. I didn't talk. I didn't do anything. I just did a silent session. It was like The Walking Dead, quite literally, because you could feel them all following you behind you, and I was also being followed by a little girl as well. And yeah, it was quite a weird experience actually. That's amazing. That's really cool, nice gamer. Some people can, some people hear, some people see. It's a gift. That's the way I look at it. It's just a gift. I think I might have heard of it. Yeah, I think so. But it's like, well, as I was saying earlier on the stream, I'm obviously from the UK, and at the moment I'm really struggling with locations. That's why half my upload videos have been really, really slow, because I can't get the locations, and that's a bit difficult. 'Cause sometimes you need permission, or sometimes I'm generally always on my own, so I have to think of safety. So I have to do that as well. And then the next thing is I'm a full-time mom with two children, so it's always weighing up different pros and cons. But I'm hoping to get more out there and reach more subs as soon as I can. Thank you, nice gaming. I would say move your bird away from the clock. Like I said, I was very drawn to that clock. There's something with that clock, whether it's your father, whether it's something else. It's difficult for me to say because I've only seen glimpses of it. I've not seen a full video of the clock or the chair, but there's definitely something to do with that. So if I was you, I would definitely move the bird away from the clock, especially if it's getting frightened, because animals pick up on these things. Well, I'm not saying it is evil, but we just don't know what's attached to it. I mean, it's very difficult for me to say because I've seen like 2 second glimpse of it. I've not seen a lot, so I can't really tell you whether it's an evil attachment or whether it's not. But I would definitely say move the bird away from it because there is something with that clock, as well as with the chair. I mean, if you do start to get weird things, or if the bird gets, really chirpy, another suggestion is to put the clock somewhere and put salt around the clock. Normally that can help because it contains the spirit if you put salt around a haunted object. So that will contain it for you. Hello, breaking the shell. How you doing? If you keep wondering why I'm looking around, it's because as I'm doing this live stream, I can hear weird noises, and I know it's not my kids because my kids are asleep. So I've got something going on here. That's why I'm gonna do that. Get my wildlife camera up and running tonight and see what I can pick up. I was thinking about converting one of my sheds outside actually and start working with some haunted objects. Don't know what you guys think about that, but I think I might do that. Obviously, I'm not going to bring them in my house because of my kids, but I've got a little shed outside that I might convert and put some haunted objects in and work with them. So I'm thinking I might do that soon. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Yeah, I've got an empty shed, so I might as well use it and put some haunted objects in. Work with them on the EVP. Just obviously, I can't bring them in because of my kids. I don't want anything attaching to my children. So I think I might have a look on eBay and that. But the trouble is, I mean, you go on eBay and people say this is haunted, that's haunted, and you could spend your money on these things, and is it actually haunted? That's the big question. You got to trust what people say. Well, this is a nice chill out session. It's nice to chill out, unwind. And get to know you all, whoever joins us. But if any of you from the UK and you could help with locations, that would be great for me. Really would. Just make sure they're safe locations, obviously, because I'm on my own. So need to make sure they're safe and secure. Who we got in here tonight then? Right. Sorry, I lost connection there. Alright, back all. I'm just gonna leave you to look at the ceiling for a moment and I'll be right back. Just talk amongst yourselves or whoever comes online. Sorry about that. Who we got left in here? Or is there anything anyone wants to ask me? What are you all up to? Everyone's gone quiet. I just captured very strange behaviour on my bird. How did you catch that? Did you record it? What, you just saw an all behind me or at yours? I'm confused. If it's behind me, it's nothing new. Okay, cool. I'll have a look for you in a minute. Behind me. Yeah, it's nothing new. I'm used to it, to be honest. Alright, I'm going to read you some scary short ghost stories now. This one's called Mommy's Home. I heard one. A father is laying in bed after just waking up. He grabs the baby monitor and walks to his desk in his office at home. He and his tiny baby on the baby monitor, and he hears his wife singing to her. He cracks a smile as he hears his wife, go to sleep, when suddenly the front door opens up and his wife comes in with the groceries. Pretending to be asleep doesn't work. Here's one that scared the living shit out of me when I was younger. A young boy is sleeping in his bed on a usual night. He hears footsteps outside his door and peeks out of his eyes to see what is happening. His door swings open quietly to reveal a murderer carrying the corpse of his parents. After silently propping them up on the chair, he writes something on the wall in blood of the dead bodies. He then hides under the child's bed. The child is scared beyond belief. He can't read the writing on the wall, and he knows the man is under his bed. Like any child, he pretends that he's slept through the whole thing, and he hasn't awoken yet. He lays still as the body is quietly hearing the breaths from under his bed. An hour passes, and his eyes are adjusting more and more to the darkness. He tries to make out the words, but it's just a struggle. He gasps when he finally makes out a sentence. I know you're awake. He feels something shift underneath his bed. That's a creepy one. I don't think I like that one. Who we got here tonight? Who's behind me? Sorry, I believe in ghosts. I'm about to read you another one. What's in the basement? Now, me and basements, we don't mix. Don't like basements, cellars. Not happening. But we're going to read this one and see what this one's about. It's called What's in the Basement. Mommy told me never to go in the basement, but I wanted to see what was making that noise. It kind of sounded like a puppy, and I wanted to see the puppy. So I opened the basement door and tiptoed down a bit. I didn't see a puppy, and then Mommy yanked me out the basement and yelled at me. Mommy had never yelled at me before, and it made me sad, and I cried. Then Mommy told me never to go in the basement again, and she gave me a cookie. That made me feel better. So I didn't ask her why the boy in the basement was making noises like a puppy, or why he had no hands and feet. Nope. I don't like attics. I don't like basements. I'd rather not go in them if I can help them. There is something behind me. Yes. I have asked who it is, but they're not answering me, so I'm tending just to ignore them. You see a shadow? Whereabouts are you seeing a shadow? Yeah, I see something vaguely. Which is why I said to you that I'm going to get that camcorder out later and see what I pick up while I'm sleeping. I probably won't sleep now, but there's definitely something behind me. Can you move? You're not supposed to be in here. that is that is very true. Just hold on 1 second. I'm just gonna get some sage. Sorry about that. I was just burning some sage. Yeah. I don't think they're bothered though. I don't think they're gonna move. They're being stubborn tonight. Who else wants to join us? Does anyone else want to join us this evening? My spirits tend to be stubborn. They just like to, stay with me. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter how much sage I burn. Sometimes it's just like, no, I'm staying. But I do have a male spirit that resides here, and I do have a child spirit. But they kind of know their boundaries. They know basically not to annoy me. If they annoy me or push my kids or do anything like that, they know they're going to be in serious trouble. But I've allowed them to stay here. I've given them permission to stay as long as they don't hurt me or my children. Where are all my subscribers gone? I think they've all fell to sleep. I must be boring. Yeah, you see that's the difference. I mean, with child spirits, you can either hear them or sometimes you see them, but then you've got to question yourself. Have I seen a child spirit? Have I heard a child spirit? Or have I heard something demonic? Because the thing is with demonic spirits, they can actually manifest into child spirits to make you believe that it's a kind, gentle spirit, where in actual fact it's not. So with child spirits, I don't know what I don't really know how I feel about them because it's always that question in your head: is it actually a child spirit or is it something demonic? But lately, when I've been going to graves and everything like that, graveyard walks, this, that, and the other, I've always been drawn to children's graves, and I will find out why eventually. I'm going to find out why. Yeah, cool, not a problem. Try and talk to it. Tell it to talk into the camera. Sometimes that can work. It always works on my graveyard walks, to be honest. If I tell it to talk into the camera, normally when I edit the video, I can normally hear them. I mean, the one that I did was in the medieval cemetery, and I'm not sure if I'll be going back there. The last disembodied voice I heard was take that child, and actually had the child with me, and that spooked me when I edited the video. It really did spook me. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I just want to do a job that I love. I just want to get this business up, set and running and run my own business, get a better life for me and my children, and do a job I love. You know, I don't want to be working in a job 9 to 5, doing something, you're not happy with. What's the point in that in life? Life's about doing what you want to do and doing what you enjoy. And, I enjoy what I do. And I don't see why I can't try and make my own business out of it and, become self employed and try and make a better life for myself and my children. I don't know why some people might find that a bit crazy, a bit nuts, but hey, you only get one life. Yeah, well, I don't know when the better times are going to come, but I'll never forget my first ever subscribers. Like I said, when I reach 100, I will be doing a giveaway. I'm not really sure what to do yet, whether to give away one of my free items on my merch or whether to give away a spiritual reading. Kind of stuck between the two, really. But I can't wait to get one of my hoodies off my merch. So they just look awesome. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, you've got quite a few subs. I think if I reach 100, I think I'll have myself a little party. I wasn't planning on becoming a YouTuber. That wasn't in the plan. The plan was to set up my own business and just become a paranormal investigator. And then I thought, why not do it on YouTube and record every evidence I find, because you get all these fake YouTubers who say, oh, this is that, that's that, and they're not 100% true. And I just find it really disrespectful, You should never disrespect the dead. Because I think what it is with people, I think they tend to, I don't know, I think they tend to refer to the fakeness rather than the actual reality, if that makes sense. They're just like, oh, this is fake, that's fake, or this, that, and the other, and it's not right, That's unfortunately that's what some people think. Some people are skeptical and they don't believe in the paranormal. And that's what makes our jobs hard. This here is, oh, I hope I did it the right way. This here is what I'm going to be using tonight. This is used by wildlife people who like to record the wildlife. Basically, it has sensors on, and it picks up different things like animals, etc. It's waterproof and it's very robust. And I tell you what, this is the best Christmas present I was ever given. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to put this on my fireplace, and I'm going to see what I pick up while I'm sleeping. I mean, as already mentioned, there's some orbs and that behind me when I was on this live stream. So hoping when I go to sleep, this little thing will pick up something. If it does, I will edit it and I will put it on YouTube. So we're gonna see what happens tonight, because I know there's something here. So we're gonna use this. I mean, the thing is with this as well, unlike my camera, this has night vision. My camera doesn't, so it doesn't pick up very well. So I'm hoping this will pick up a bit better than my normal camera that I use. So that's the plan for tonight. See where we go from there. Oh, your poor bird. Bless him. Have you tried covering up just so he doesn't get too frightened? I have to cover mine up now and then, but obviously if you need any help, just drop me an email. What bird have you got? Oh, cute. I have a parakeet, little miniature parrot. Right then, I think I'm gonna go because we don't seem to have many people in here really. But it was absolutely lovely talking to you. I believe in ghost, and I have subscribed to you, and I'll keep an eye on your channel. And you know, if you want to send me an email, please do so. I'll help you. You can help me if you want to. That's not a problem. And take care. And thank you so much for watching. Yeah, he will do, especially if he's picking up things. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. So if you ever need anything, just drop me an email or vice versa, and I'll keep an eye on your YouTube channel. Thank you for talking to me. Could be a number of different things. But yeah, yeah, thank you for talking. And anyone else who wants to contact me, please do so via email. And if you want me to do another live stream, let me know when's best for you, and I'll do that live stream. So take care all. My email's basically, if you go to my about section, my email address and everything should be on there. It should say my links, which are Facebook, Instagram, and email. So all my links are on my account. So thank you, and take care all. I hope you have a wonderful evening or morning whenever you're watching this, and I will be live again soon, and we'll do a live. I think next time we'll do a live EVP session and see what we can pick up. So yeah, I think we're gonna do that next time. See what we can find. But thank you all, and take care. Good night or good morning. Thank you. I believe in ghost.